Hey guys, Wayna here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is a big video. Today I'm going to show you how to hang your TV and hide your wires with no drill and no studs required. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to need for this particular project is some paint, a paintbrush, scissors, a pen, a hammer, painter's tape, wrapping paper, and the last two items come from Amazon, and it's going to be a cable management system as well as this doozy right here. This is a stud-free TV hanger. So let me show you exactly how to get it done. But before we jump into the actual instructions of this video, I want to take some time to let you know that I need you to like this video if you like this video. All right, so with that out of the way, go ahead and follow me on over to the TV. First, we're going to work on the TV placement. So in order to do so, we're going to have to get the dimensions of the TV, transfer it onto the wrapping paper so we can see exactly where we want this TV to hang. All right, so what we need to do is lay the TV down because this particular TV is actually on a stand. So if your TV is currently on a stand, then you're going to also need a screwdriver so that you can remove the stand from the television. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then if your stand doesn't come off, make sure you don't have screws at the bottom like I do. All right, finally removed. So I like to hold on to my screws, put them in a little plastic bag, and then I'll just tape them to the top so that way I don't lose them. All right, so moving on to the next part, we are going to make our little DIY template. So I'm just rolling it out, and right where I get my width, I'm going to crease the piece of paper, make sure that this edge is straight. In order for this hack to work, you're going to need to have something under the television. That's how we're going to hide the cords. And we're going to make it look very decorative. So, as a rule, I always say that the TV should be 11 inches from whatever is underneath it, whether it's a little cheap IKEA TV stand like I have or a really nice one. Make sure that it's 11 inches from the bottom of the TV. So, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to use my piece of tape just so I don't put a bunch of marks on the wall. The top of the tape will indicate where I want my paper to start. All right, so 11 inches. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a TV stand right here. And 11 inches from there would be right around here. And the TV would be hung, the bottom of the TV would be hung right around there. So now I have my cutout, and it's always a good idea to pull your pieces of tape off prior to. I like to hang my TV, like I said, 11 inches from the top of the TV stand. However, if there's going to be a sound bar placed underneath the television, then I like to use 16 inches as a rule. So it'll give me a little bit of clearance to add something here, and then the TV will go a little bit higher. Now I need to open up my hangman system. So what this system looks like is two brackets. This one here goes on the television. These holes here is what you use to attach it to the back of the television. This comes with various sizes of hardware, and it can fit pretty much any television. And then it comes with this little thing here. Now this is what we're going to use to hang the television up with no studs whatsoever. Every one of these little holes, can you see them? It's for these nails. So you're literally going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 of these nails into the wall. So it's going to basically act as teeth. And I am showing this to you guys because I have had televisions hung up to 47 inches. My 55 inch is not currently on this one, but it is promoted up to 55 inches. It says free mount, holds up to 80 pounds. So it has worked well for me. Nothing fell down, and so I feel comfortable recommending it to you. Moving on. The first thing that I want to do is to place the mount on the television. So this is the placement, these little screws right here is where you would place the bar, and it needs to be even. So if you can see it here, there's 1, 2, nothing there, something here, and then 1, and then on this end is the same. 1, 2 is nothing there, and then there's a screw, and then nothing there. So now all we have to do is go through the package and see which one of these will work for our television. Now they have different sizes, as well as they are also different depths. So if you can see, this one here is the right size as far as the width of it. However, it is actually too long. So you don't want to have this going on. You want to make sure that it's flush. It's this one here. Okay, so I'm going to try this one over here. Just get it all lined up with that screw. Okay. That one is perfect. You want it to look just like that and not like this. This kit also includes different lengths of each size. Hand tighten to choose appropriate length. Then use a handheld Phillips screwdriver and tighten until snug. You don't want to strip the screw. So now this is pretty sturdy. It's literally going to hang up like this. If I want to check to make sure before I actually start hammering in everything, I just place my tape measure here at the top and then to the bottom, which is 17 inches. So now you place the tape measure at the bottom of the template and then just mark a line at the top, and that is where you're going to start placing all of your nails. So this is a very important piece. This is a built-in level. You want to make sure that this bubble is between both of these lines. So slide this little piece into the side of the wall bracket, and then this is where all of your nails are going to go. So it's basically going to go into the wall like this. Boom. And then they're all going to stick in the back of the wall like that. Hey love, so if you've ever struggled with trying to figure out how to design a room from any point that you're at, whether it's the beginning stage or you started decorating and you hit a wall and you just want to know, how do people do it? And you don't want to go to school for interior design, so consider joining my membership club, where you will learn all the behind the scenes techniques, hacks, tips, everything that I don't get a chance to share with you guys here on YouTube, so that you can start creating beautiful spaces no matter where you live. Knowledge is power, and once you learn, you'll never want to go back to living in a room that you don't absolutely love. And so if that is something that you're interested in, then do me a favor, click on the description box and click the link to join the membership and start learning with Wayna. I'll see you guys on the other side. So now I'm going to mount the wall bracket so we can put the wall mount onto the bracket. Okay, so I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to get this thing all leveled, and I like to just place it right where the holes are, near that little mark that I made with the pen. And then once this level shows me that it's perfectly centered between those two lines, then I just draw a line right on the piece of paper. But the cool thing about this little mount is that this can be shiftable. So if I needed to add, a little bit more room so that the TV wouldn't hit the side, which is basically a wall, then I can kind of shift it with the bracket right here. Okay? And just make sure you keep the level in there. It does slide out the side, so I would probably recommend putting some tape on each side. So using my first nail, I'm going to drive that in the wall. Boom. Now, all I needed to know is where the TV was going to hang, like how low it was going to hang. I'm going to leave this piece of tape right here just to see if I was right, okay? Just to check my accuracy. I'm going to leave this piece of tape there. And now, with my level still there, I'm just making sure that it's level, and then I'm going to put another nail on the other side. This is a little bit longer steps, but it ensures that everything turns out perfectly. on the first try. All right, so that's level. So nail that in, and you can tell right away if it's a little off. That one is a little bit off. That's why I like to do the middle first. Take it out, just lift it up just a little bit, and then lift up. Okay, see? That's pretty level. Okay, that's level. Finishing up with all of the nails, and make sure you use every last one of them. And I like to go back. Now comes the fun part. We get to hang it up, bracket onto the wall mount. You want to make sure that the bracket is going to sit right in here. This is your area that you want to just hook in. So this little area here is going to hook into this area right here, okay? And depending on how heavy the TV is, you can most likely get away with doing it yourself. Since I'm right here, I'm just gonna stand up and drop it in. Bend with your knees, okay? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. She did that. She did that. She did that. So they included this little wire here, and this is a security cable. Okay, in the back, there's a little area for this little security cable, and you just drop it down here, and then this little thing hangs out right there, and then you have to secure that in the back. So can you see where it hangs down? This right there, that little area. So this is going to be secured to the wall like that. I'm going to secure that to the wall. So this screw is what you use to attach it to the wall to make sure that if the TV was to fall down, it would be caught by anchoring the security cable. So you can lift it up, and then where you made that little hole, that little pinhole, it'll still be there. So if you want, just take the back of it, put it through the screw. So the last part is to hide the cables, and you can use either a traditional cable management system, or you could use painter's tape. I have done both. Typically with the painter's tape, you can only use it if you only have one cord to conceal, because it's literally like a thin line, and I'll show you guys that in another room. But if you have multiple cables, then you want to use something like a cord management system or kit. So this one here comes like this, and it already has the little sticky adhesive on the back. Inside is the tops. So this would be 2 pieces, and you just slide that out. So there's 2 grooves here, 1 groove into that one, just like so. And you can slide it out. And then they also have these little connectors as well. So the connectors work with the sliders, and you just slide this part in like so. This is how it looks in the back. You just slide it right there, boom. So that would be like that. And then if you had another one, you get the idea. The other one would go here. So, all right, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, so here is the secret, and it's actually very simple actually. But when most people hang their TVs, they put this right in the middle, which makes no sense. So first I'm gonna measure right up underneath where the TV starts. So I don't wanna stop there, I wanna stop like right here so that the TV can hide the cord. So you need your scissors, because these are very easy to cut. All you need is scissors. All right, so using my scissors, I'm gonna cut it right there. And then the cut area will go underneath the television so it doesn't look, you know, all raggedy and whatnot. Okay, so just peel the back, lift the television up, and you're gonna put the cord system to the side, okay? Put it to the side, and you press it on the wall. So now the piece that you cut is going to be the piece that you use to measure how long you need the top to be, right? Because we cut the base that went on the wall, so we have to cut the top. And the quickest way to do that is just to use the excess piece as a guide and then snip it here. And then you're gonna have the perfect size to go here. Now, initially the cord was hanging down, so all I did was pull the TV up a little bit. I threaded the cord up because remember I said make sure that you put this cable management system up a little bit higher than the TV so that you can kind of loop the cord up and then it'll fall down right into this channel. And then the cut side, you're gonna slide right up the cable management system. But again, this can be done with tape, okay? So don't feel like you have to get this. This is recommended if you have more than one cable. All right, so I'm just gonna pull that there and voila. Now, this is pretty good, right? But the reason that I said that you need to allow at least 11 to 16 inches is because you have to put some type of decor here. This is really easy to camouflage. And this is a very unique space right here, but normally in the living room or any other room, it looks a lot better. And this is the type of stuff that I'm gonna be teaching you guys at Luxe Rental Academy, okay? You don't have to reinvent the wheel. If you wanted the TV to be hung higher, then you can hang it higher. You just need to make sure that you have a decor piece that will give you that much coverage so that you can camouflage your cords. However, you don't want to go more than 13 inches because then it starts to look very awkward that you have such a large gap between the television and whatever your TV stand is. So the trick is, if you want your TV to be hung higher, then you need to get a higher TV stand so that that gap is not an uncomfortable gap to the eye. It's all about tricking the eye, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's my little hack that I told you guys I would share. And if you are not signed up for Luxe Rental Academy and you want to learn really cool things like this and how to make your space organized and just how to get stuff done in a very systematic way so you're not wasting your time combing the internet with all these videos that, you know, take too long to get into, then you should consider joining the membership because I'm going to be teaching you everything and I'm going to show you guys everything I do in my place. So if you want to learn more, then come on over and join. All right, guys, as always, don't forget, be you, be beautiful, be chic on a budget, and I will see you guys on the next upload. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you hit that like button, please. Thank you.